We at Australia First Party Victoria went down to the Wantirna Caravan Park to do investigation into the plight of residents at Wantirna Caravan Park which have been evicted from their premises in favour of a Chinese development. This is their story.
This is Chris from Australia First, and I'm interviewing Steve and Paul again, because Paul has informed me of some very, very important information concerning the impact of what is the Chinese development happening here at Wantirna Park. He informs me that the impact and the way it was handled was so grotesque that there's actually been a couple of suicides. Paul?
There's one female here which she committed suicide. There's another female here that she attempted to, but they recovered her and she's still going today. There's another guy in one of the other cabins. He just locked himself in his cabin for 12 weeks and he did not eat. And it's not until, his name was Peter, it's not until one of his neighbours had a good talk to him and sorted himself out. Yep. Lots of the elderly people here, they're too old, they're in their 80s and 90s.
They have carers coming in here looking out for them, taking care of their health. I mean, how is this going to affect them? Paul and I, we're healthy, we're strong, we can move on. And that's okay. But who's going to be the voice for those people down there?
That's correct.
That need help.
That's correct.
Not just in the moving out sense, but in the physical health.
Well, this shouldn't happen in the first place.
No.
You should be able to live here as long as you want, because, to be quite frank, the position of Australia First is that this foreign development should not be allowed to take place here in the first place.
Daniel Andrews needs to open his eyes and realise that people in this situation are necking themselves over it.
Yep.
And so does Malcolm Turnbull.
Yes.
And so do our local councils. They're the ones that have started this process and allowed this to happen.
Yes. Yes.
And people are dying from it.
This is absolutely treachery at its worst, as stated before. This information needs to get out to the wider public. People need to know that Australian citizens who've come here, worked hard all their lives, are being displaced for foreign Chinese development. We at Australia First say enough. This cannot happen, and we will do everything in our power to offer the resistance that is needed to inform the public so that we can start putting pressure on the politicians to stop this and stop committing what is absolute treachery against our Australian citizens. Gentlemen, do you agree with that?
100%.
Yeah, great. There's
100%.
hospitals here, there's doctors all around here. These older people, they've been shunted up to Alexandra, about 12 or 18 of them. Okay, there's a hospital, they haven't got a medical treatment there. And it's an hour and a half from here, and it's, well, it'll be 2 degrees, you know. They just
during
will not
winter
be able to survive a winter.
It's almost like shut up, get on your bike, isn't it?
Yes,
and I
that's
think
right, exactly.
in saying that, I think the closest hospital to Alexandra is in Healesville. And that's a fair distance away still.
Yeah.
And that's just wrong. It's wrong.
They need full-time medical attention, lots of them.
They do.
Gentlemen, I really thank you for your time here. Look, a real shout out from Australia First to you for having the audacity and having the courage to actually standing up and saying something. And all we can promise at Australia First that we will make as much noise and politicise this thing as much as possible to bring awareness to what is bastardry. All right?
Okay, thanks
on behalf
very much, Chris.
Thanks for hearing us.
From us at Australia First, we thank you very much for your time.
Our pleasure.
And we will try and do our best to make people aware about this situation.
That's what needs to happen.
Thank you.
Thank you.